complete fresh start. There we go. This is what you're doing. This is a frequency. And what are you getting at that? It's a frequency. You see it? It's a toe. It's a toe card. You see it? You see? So I'm going to explain that. Don't get freaked out. It's a turret. I'm just showing you a picture. You know when you play chess? You've got similar things. Come on now. Don't be unbalanced. If you're a Christian, you know what you're listening, thinking, I'm turning off right now, he's in the turret. Now the Jews wouldn't be doing that. Because the alphabet can be read by pictures and numbers, just the same as this. There's a picture on it, there's a number, there's a frequency. It has a symbolic meaning to it. If it's upside down, it has the frequency. It is reversing. So this here is here. Look. Oh my. Tower. Someone's going to face the tower. The tower moment. Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, the killer of the prophets, and those sent to him. Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. Tower. The tower. There's a lightning strike. The top of the tower. And there's a man falling out of it. Oh, he looks naked. He's lost all his clothes. Oh my. And the lightning. It's the tower. From above, splits it. Splits it in half. And the fallout. You fall out the tower. What? This is one, Joseph. What? Oh. Alright. What's this? Looks like a toe. No, I can't see what it is. I can't see what it is. It's number 7. It's number 7. Number 7. Well, it's the 7th month, isn't it? July, which is it's the tower. That's not the tower. See what it is? It's Joseph, or it's a chariot, or it's Cancer. Yeah, the water sign. Remember, you're reading frequencies. Everything has a frequency. Every single thing. If you can read the frequencies of things, if you can pick it up, do you know what you can do? You can smash things. If you could read or know the frequency of a certain stonework, and you send the frequency to match it exactly it will. It's invisible, you know, but it's a. Yeah. These are frequencies. You read the card's frequency. It's not wagey stuff. It's read frequencies. Now some tarot readers, they're a little dishonest and they don't read it the way it should be read. But let's put that down to inexperience, putting their own feelings into the cards themselves. If they read it for to let someone know about their feelings, well, they'll come out in their cards, and the cards will tell them how they're feeling as they're reading. It's strange. They read for themselves as they do it. So there's a tower moment coming for, this is the frequency, for Jerusalem, Babylon the Great. And we see the Chariot card. It's water. And now we've got this one. Oh, what's this one? Oh my. This one. Look at this one. Look at this. Is that one? See that? It's judgment. Judgment. I hope you could see that. The beautiful card says, and close up, they are absolutely beautiful. So there you go. What's the judgment? Eh? What's the judgment? What's the judgment? With the measure that you measured out, it will be measured back to you. What you did 2,000 years ago has caught up to you. There is a cross moment, a tav, the number 400, it's a cross. Mr. Mosque, it's the end of the story. Is this what's going to happen to you? Where there's an action, there is an opposite reaction. May I show you, Mr. Musk? Hand. Behold. Nail. Behold. You know. Okay. Judgment has arrived for Babylon the Great, the world empire that controls every finance, She's a prostitute, and she also has a daughters. What else have we got here? I've got this. Maybe I won't get through all that. I don't know how long this is. You see, when Yeshua, when Jesus came to England, he came to learn the deep things of our Father. This is where he learned who he was. It was eventually all the secrets of the stonemasons and how to put the number code into the stone to reflect our Father's creation. It's amazing, the structure. Do you want to see the handiwork of the very hands of Yeshua? Be free to visit the area around Glastonbury. Look at Stonehenge. Look at how it's a big timepiece to know. You see, they didn't have stellarium. What they had was great understanding of the stars, because you've got to remember those days, any shepherds or anybody who lived out in the open, the skies, you could see the stars, not like now. It was glorious to look up. We don't see the glory. It's been hidden from us. The glory of the heavens to a young shepherd boy. And he was observing, and they learnt so much. Pythagoras and all those with their calculations involved in the two circles in the Stonehenge, with the shadows, being able to predict. Let me just do your research if you're interested in that. This is Celtic. And what it is, I don't know if you can see that there. It's a frequency. It's got 5. It's counting them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Precious. Those who know about precious stones, they'll know there's a orangey pink, marbled, green, slightly marbled. A pearl pink, another pearl pink which is actually purple, and you've got this one in the centre is white, and this one here is the same, exactly the same, and it goes on as a code with the colours representing. Do you know what I'm saying? The big one in the middle, and you got the colour codes. This is all the things that a young boy who grew up in England, in partly, learned all this. So you've got this intricate woven structure in between these balls. that might get one. And what it does, it's if you could look at it very closely, the formula 8 and number 8, it's interwoven like that, and goes behind and comes out, interwoven, comes down, behind, interwoven, back, down, behind, interwoven, back, down, behind, and it forms this 8. So there's a count of 8, 5 8s, 5 8s. 5 8s is what? You've got it. And if you go to the gematria what I was talking about, you'll find out what 45, and you'll find out also Adam 45, the count of the numbers of the Hebrew letters. The same as reading this, it's the same thing. So you can take it, so you've got 45. So you have in these woven things here, there's 5 sections. So you've got 5 of these and 5 of these. So you've also got in the tarot, it's always the 5, isn't it? 5D, 5 and 5. In the Ark of the Covenant, I open it, mercy seat on the top, the angels, the wings, you look inside, what do you see? Remember, it's a representation of the temple. This temple, this thing. And the body of Christ, it's all to do with, there was the 10 commandments. So you got 5 and a 5. You got 5 and a 5. Also, we didn't have to do anything to do with the 10 commandments because we're not under Torah. Listen. Listen. This is greater than the Torah. If you get what I'm saying. Those who live strictly by the Torah can't be as great as what you are, because you've got the greatest commandment of all. And it covers every one of the laws in the Torah and more. You can make out loads and loads and loads of laws from just the Torah laws, and they have done. They've gone over the top and over the top and over the top to the point where you would be threshing a field. If you pulled a head of grain, you're threshing. Craziness abounds. The strict, so strict with the Torah. Christians are the same. The buying people. The Jews are the same. The buying people. In the ark, the golden ark, there were 2 tablets. The 2 tablets, the 5 and the 5, are representations of the 2 channels of the 2 sides of the heart. It comes in. It's wrote on the tablets of our heart. We need no written law. I'm not going to come to you and say, the Torah says this, and you broke the Torah. You did. You broke the Torah. Who's sinner? You sinner. Greater is he who understands that the law of our Father is wrote on the tablets of our heart. And the greatest of these is love. I wonder. I was going to use an illustration. Do I need a light to do it? Hold on. See if I can find one. If I can't, I'll not do it. There's not. Probably not. No, it's not there. I'm sorry. I can't show you. I've got this illustration. You might think it's strange, but I've drawn it out. You'll not be able to see it probably. How can you see that? You won't be able to read it. I have to explain it. I have to explain it because it's what happened to me just very recently. You know, I am in the flesh, where I actually went back to city. I'm always around my father, but I was before my father. I've got this temple. But I've also got a spiritual body. Spirit body. And what happened was I was shocked to experience this, to be honest. My eyes was closed, yet I could see. I wish I could show the illustration. It'd be much better. Father. Maybe for another time. I would like to explain it a little, Father. It was just a wonderful experience. I know I can't tell them, but I can use illustrations to explain them. I've got to leave it. My father says, you can do this another time. And use the illustration. Be prepared. Don't just do it, otherwise it won't get the visual effect. If you try to explain something spiritual that only the spirit eyes can see, then do it properly. Yeah, okay, Father. So, is it hot where you live? Is that what it is? I wonder what these are. Actually, this, I don't know if you'd be able to say it, but you know those flowers I showed you the other day? Thistles. Yeah? With the purple flower on the top, it's a nettle. It's a thistle. Well, this sword's got it's a gold one. It's got a thistle on the top. And the handle's a thistle. And then you've got like a clover, 3 clover type on the corners. And down in the middle, you've got the helix, the DNA helix. It crosses over there. Crosses over there. Representation of the helix, the 2-stranded helix. So, I'll summarise this now. Celtic, the same pattern can actually be created if you get the right frequency. This is how these things is found out. You get a soundboard that vibrates. You connect it to a device that has sound, which can vibrate from a speaker, and it comes in and it vibrates whatever frequency. Yeah, you got the machine which you can create frequencies with. It tells you what frequency it is, put a number, and the frequency. Remember, it's invisible. Really, it is a sound wave. Sound waves you can't see. You can't. You see, as you're watching this video right now, you're not really hearing my voice for real. But the computer is able to mimic my throat box that vibrates the sound of words. So therefore it copies my sound. But if you were here for real, it's good, isn't it? Really, it's amazing. So put the frequency through. The sound would vibrate if you get the right frequency. That pattern there, or something very similar. This is where they get the divine patterns from, the Celtics, because they knew. They knew. Joseph of Arimathea was an incredibly wise man. He knew my Father's secrets in all the creation, all the stars. He could read these. This type of thing was, some of it stems from Solomon's temple. Some of the cards have got the 2 pillars. Boars, and get what I'm saying. If you want to condemn Derek, go ahead. I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you anything. But I hope you've enjoyed that. I'll have to do this another time. And there's a lot more in that box. Oh, no. Oh, Joseph. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, yes. This is my gold and silver testers. Acid. I test my gold and I test my silver. But that will be for another time. So I'll put these back. I'll remember next time. I only covered out the box 1, 2. There's only